All right, guys. I'm obviously not there today, but I want to go through this today. Like I said yesterday, your Excel um, that needed to be wrapped up unless you were absent. You need to work on that on your own. Okay. You have a few extra days if you were absent um, to get that submitted. If not, you need to get that submitted. That should be taken care of. Wrap it up in home base, whatever you need to do, get it in today. But we should not be working on in class today. So wrap it up in home base and get it submitted. If you didn't get it submitted yesterday, weren't absent, just get it submitted today in home base and you'll be good. Um, but this moves us into our web design unit. Last time we did this entirely in Khan Academy. This we're going to do it in Khan Academy using their web editor, which looks like this. And all right, and so what a web editor is, by default, it's going to give you all of this. This is the basics of HTML, the code you need. Primarily, you guys are going to be working to start in the body. If you took my class last year, you know where we're at here. The challenges are different, so you'll be good to go. And some of you guys are brand new to this. So I type something here, and it's going to show up on the right. And then you'll learn about today a bunch of different tags, like the paragraph tag. Anytime there's a tag, you'll notice like, hey, there's a body here, and then we close the body here with a /. It's the same for like this. If I have information and I want to close it off, I just put the / and then I do that. There are some tags you'll learn about, like a line break tab, that don't require the closing tag, but most time it's going to be information inside of other information, like a tag and then a closing tag. Again, pay attention to where we're at here, like in the body, as you go through the challenges. So starting off with, you'll have the web editor. There's some additional resources you'll utilize throughout this unit, like HTML color names. There's the HTML cheat sheet, a CSS cheat sheet, and a CSS property cheat sheet. We'll learn about all that stuff later on. So the first thing is the basic notes for this. I'm not going to make you actually write anything down, but please understand you'll do a notes check on this, so you need to understand this as you go through. Read it carefully. I walk down through what all the different basic tags are that are by default, that you need by default to ensure you have a basic website. You'll notice that, like, again, I talked about the body, it holds the content, and then we'll talk about the various tags later on, like a heading tag, a paragraph tag, etc. I explain what those are, make sure you're aware. And then we go through the various elements, like the syntax. Like we learned about syntax when we did coding already. The way it's supposed to be. So we have a tag name, a content, and then a closing tag name. And then it dives into the different types of HTML elements. Okay, and we talk about these as nested elements. When something's contained in something else, we call that a nested element. And we'll have it like, there'll be like elements that contain other elements, which contain other elements, all right, that are going to be specific to those different things. So inside of a paragraph tag, you can have a bold tag. So anything that's inside the bold tag, inside that paragraph tag, can be in bold, all right? And then it talks about, again, block level versus inline, and what the differences between those are. And then we'll start exploring the basic tags, like the comment tag, the heading tag, the horizontal rule tag, the line break tag, the paragraph tag, the pre-format tag, which we didn't cover last year, and then just the basic syntax. I've given you examples of what this would look like in the left, and then on the right, the left is what the code looks like, on the right is what it will do. You'll notice that like the paragraph and the pre-format are very different. They do different things to the exact same text. You will practice all of this in the Khan Academy HTML. So I want you to kind of go as you go through this. I want you to recreate this Astro stuff so you can actively see it of what it's doing in your Khan Academy editor. And then you'll learn some of the inline things like the italics, bold and italics combined together, and all of that. So those are the basic notes you'll go through after watching this video. And then you'll get your first, scroll down. Whoa, what's way down there? Your first little assignment. So this is half of the grade. Is this practice? It says practice, but best practice. It's really a notes check. So I'm going to change that. Okay. and that's half the grade. Okay. And then your other half of the grade is going to be, where are we? I lost my sub base. Oh, where did we go? Oh, that's why. Okay. Sorry, it kicked me out into my quizzes. All right, and that's going to be the HTML Basics Challenge. Okay, and then we're going to stop there today. So if you get through all this, you'll get through NitroType to the end. I don't want anybody getting ahead. That's why it's blocked off. So you have 3 parts. You have the review. Okay, these are all the different things that you have, and I've linked back to all those. Again, we're going to explore block level versus inline. You need to know the difference. And then here's your challenge, okay? So your challenge is to do all 5 of these steps. All right, and that's to write a song, okay? Again, if you have existing code there, just delete it and start over, okay, with the basic building blocks. And then let's just see what happens when I click on this. Just blank starter HTML. I just gave you that code just in case you delete it and you forget what you have. The basic body, basic HTML stuff is there for you to copy. That's right. Sorry, it's been a while since I made this. So you're going to do the title of your song. You're going to write a poem in a paragraph. You're going to add a comment. You're going to stylize your text, and you're going to add a horizontal rule line. What is the submission going to look like? It's going to look like this. So once you've completed challenge 1, you're going to screen snippet of both the code and the website. So make sure everything is in there. I've given an example of what this should look like right there, an exemplar. This is the day as the song. All right, and there's my little poem right there underneath it, and there's my horizontal rule as well. I've got bold and italicized text. So get this submitted. It should not take you too long. You should have a little bit of time to NitroType. If you do finish, you can use the time to then go back to work on your Excel and get that submitted, okay? Have a great day. Sorry I can't be there. My little guy is sick.